Hello everyone, it's Liv or Kitty Slay from TikTok. If you don't know me, then hello. I'm back with another... Oh! I need my water. Much better. Okay, like I was saying, I am back with another video. Who's proud of me? Because me personally, I'm pretty proud. And today is a Life is Strange focused video, which I'm super excited because I haven't made a YouTube video just talking about only Life is Strange in a while. And I missed it, and I'm just really excited, especially because fall's coming up and like, you know, it's like Life is Strange and like I love it. I thought it would be fun to share my Life is Strange opinions and hot takes, and I'm a little nervous because I might get hate crimed. I might get sent death threats. It is what it is. I need to speak my truth. I need to speak for the people who can't, who are scared to share their opinions because of crazy people in the fandom. But I have been around the fandom too long and I am immune to the death threats. So I'm willing to take it. Just shoot me already. So some of these are gonna be opinions, hot takes, and also just me ranting. I just need to rant about Life is Strange, okay? Honestly, screw it. This is my Life is Strange opinions, hot takes, rants, opinions, everything, because this is just a Life is Strange video and I need to get all this stuff off my chest. And if you're like eating or doing something, you can watch this because it will be really cool. So yeah, this intro is probably really confusing, so we're just gonna go ahead and start. Wait, I need to get someone. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. A friend gifted this to me and I appreciate it so much, and it's literally Rachel Amber. It's literally me. Okay, go away. So let's start with number one. Ooh, what do I want to start with? Okay, we're gonna start off simple and also just, you know, rip the band-aid off. I prefer Amber Price over Pricefield. I've said this for years and I've had people that agreed with me and then people that hated on me, and honestly, it's whatever. What's annoying is that the point of Life is Strange is that, you know, your actions have consequences and your ending is in your hands of how it ends, you know? You are in control of the choices and the characters and how they act in the game. And I think it's so childish and immature when people are like, you can't choose this thing because that's not how it's supposed to be. It's a game. It's the point of the game is for you to make the choices. So anyways, that's not really related to this, but I do prefer Amber Price over Pricefield. There's just something about them that's so like, I really enjoyed Before the Storm and getting to learn about Rachel and Chloe, especially since, you know, after playing Life is Strange 1, you feel bad for Chloe, but you don't really like understand because you didn't know who Rachel was. You're like, this is sad, but who the hell is that girl? Who is that? Before the Storm, you actually get to learn who she is and her story and her relationship with Chloe, and it's just like, it's sad. It is so sad. And I think I think playing Before the Storm really just had me like open my eyes more and realize just how pure their love was, if that makes sense at all. I don't know. I'm just gonna put it like this. Pricefield, they give me platonic love. Amber Price gives me actual love. I believe Max and Chloe are platonic soulmates. I do believe that. But what I like to think about is that if Rachel Amber never went missing, would Chloe talk to Max when Max came back to Arcadia Bay? Because I don't think so. I think that Chloe would have been like, yeah, that's Max. She was my childhood best friend and she left me for 5 years. And you know, like that little thing she does, and she wouldn't talk to Max, or if she does, she'll yell at her, and I just don't think it would clash well. And yes, I know the comics has Amber Pricefield, but I'm talking about the games. I'm not associating any of this with the comics. So I don't know. I just feel like Amber Price is just, they were such a special relationship. And a lot of people like to bring up the fact that Rachel cheated on her. So she was literally groomed. She was groomed. It doesn't matter if she was 19. Frank was in his 30s. There's obviously, that's not normal. Someone on TikTok Live literally told me like, but she got with Frank and Mark Jefferson. That's cheating. Mark Jefferson too? That's literally, oh my, she got killed. She got killed by Nathan and Mark Jefferson. She was groomed. Oh, like, I can't believe I have to say this. Like, it's so obvious. And obviously, she was doing stuff with Frank whenever she was with Chloe, but it's like, I'm sorry, but if she's 19 versus him being 30 something, I'm not gonna blame it on Rachel. Like, obviously you're gonna blame it on the person who was older and took advantage. That's just me personally. And there's that one part on Life is Strange Before the Storm where Rachel's like, I can't trust any of them. I feel like you're the only person in this world that I can trust. It's just like, oh, it's so good. It just really shows their dynamic and their relationship and how much they trust each other and that little time of knowing each other. I feel like they haven't even gotten to know each other like that much, and they just clicked like instantly, and it's just so beautiful, and they're really pretty and cute and they're adorable. Now, this brings me to my second opinion. I prefer the Sacrifice Chloe ending more than the Sacrifice Arcadia Bay. Now, before the die-hard Chloe fans come and comment and tell me to die, who ended up dying? Chloe. Sorry. I sacrificed Arcadia Bay, my first gameplay. Here's proof right here. I literally sacrificed Arcadia Bay first. My second gameplay, I sacrificed Chloe. I've had both point of views, and I prefer the Sacrifice Chloe one more. That was so embarrassing. Oh my gosh. I feel like the point of Life is Strange is acceptance. There's so many different points, but acceptance is one of the big things in Life is Strange. And at the end, it's you either sacrifice a whole town for Chloe, or you sacrifice Chloe to save a whole town. And I feel like in the game, you're constantly saving Chloe, preparing for her to die, that when it's finally that moment, it's that acceptance feeling. It's that like readiness for it. Maybe that doesn't make sense, but it makes sense in my head. Also, another thing with Amber Price is that theory of Rachel and the Storm theory, which is where people believe that the storm in Arcadia Bay is Rachel's revenge. That makes a lot of sense to also why I choose to sacrifice Chloe, because Chloe can finally be with Rachel again. Her angel. I believe that they are just meant to be, and they should be together on Earth and up there. And also, after years, because when I first played Life is Strange, I was 16 and now I am 19. I've obviously matured and changed my opinions on everything. Not even just Life is Strange, just life in general. I honestly feel like it's selfish to save one person and kill a whole town, because you're not just, killing off random people. You're killing off Joyce, Warren, who else? I don't know why my brain can't think of everyone, but you are killing off so many people and families just for her to break up with you in double exposure. The fact that David does end up living and has to live with the guilt of his wife dying, or if Chloe dies, he divorces her, it's just like, this poor man. Like, it's just so much emotions and so much more than just like killing a whole town for her. It's just like, that's a whole town, a community, families, friends, like everything. So I don't know, me personally, I like sacrificing Chloe more because it just feels more realistic, and I also just overthink everything, so I think more on like, how would Joyce feel? She has worked at the diner all of her adulthood, and now she's gonna die in the place she works at to provide for her daughter, for her family. You're really gonna let her just die in there? Like, what? I am aware that she was aware of David's abusiveness to Chloe. I know. I was just yapping, okay? I don't know, but I just prefer Sacrifice Chloe, and also it's more drama. I like it that way, so. Okay, number 3. I hate Victoria Chase. You thought I was gonna say Alyssa, huh? I still hate the hoe, but we already know that. I hate Victoria Chase so much. I don't think she's a queen. I don't think she's a girl boss. She is a bully. She killed Kate Marsh. But Kate Marsh died by suicide. And who bullied her? Who set that system up to make Kate Marsh jump off a building? And it wasn't just Victoria Chase, but she was a big part of it. I mean, You see her attitude the whole game. Now, obviously, I do not want her to get groomed and killed by Mark Jefferson. That doesn't mean like, yeah, she deserved what happened to her in the dark room, anything like that. No, it's just, I don't like her at all. Especially just with Kate Marsh. I just keep thinking about my baby Kate. Like, what? She was literally filming Kate when Kate was about to jump off a building. Filming her. That's not normal. She's a literal bully. Whenever Kate was going through this whole like psychosis of everything around her with God's gonna hate me because of this video, my mom's gonna hate me, everyone's hate me, I'm a sinner. And then you're here like, here's your porn video. Let me film you. You freak. I hate it. And maybe it's just because I was bullied a lot and that's why I don't like it, but it's not cool. Bullying is not cool. It's not funny. It's not silly. You're a horrible person. I feel like this is just turning into a lecture about how bullying isn't good because I hate bullies, okay? And I know Victoria has her own shit going on, but that doesn't excuse what you've done. That's the same with another thing I'm gonna say after this about Nathan. Having a bad past or a bad family doesn't excuse your current behaviors and actions. And like, sure, it's like you understand like, okay, like, yeah, she probably had this bad life or this happened to her, of course. That doesn't mean like, oh, my whole family died, so I'm gonna go tell Kate Marsh to die. So what? No. But it's just like, I don't freak with her and I get it, she's like the mean girl and whatever, and I hate that bob. Your bob is not fire.
That's that ugly bob.
It's not a bob.
I want to rip it off her scalp. Is that bullying? I am a hypocrite. But I don't know. It's just like I see edits of her and I'm like, okay, slay, whatever. But then when I actually think about her and what she's done, I don't like her. She's not a good person. She's so mean. Kate Marsh. Like, that's all I can think about is Kate Marsh and what happened to her. So yeah, no. I hate Victoria Chase and I hate bullies. Okay, so since we're on this topic about hating people and actions and all that stuff, Nathan Prescott. Nathan Prescott is a victim, but it doesn't excuse his current actions. Nathan obviously has a bad home life. His dad basically like neglected him and basically had him be with Mark Jefferson like a father figure. Mark Jefferson used him, was like, hey, we're gonna do this and blah blah blah, like, oh, you're useless, so I have to kill you now, and all this crap, all of this drama. Nathan Prescott has been through a lot and I understand it, and yes, I do feel bad for him in that sense, but he killed Rachel. He threatened Chloe with a gun. He threatened Max Caulfield. He beat up Warren Graham. He bullies. He kills. Drugs. He's a bad person. He's not okay. He needs a little help. That's it. And this goes on to another opinion. If Nathan got the help he needed, things would be different. I fully believe if this man got some hard therapy, if he got sent to somewhere just to get some help, I don't think it would cure him fully, but I think it would help him a ton, especially with his family problems, because he has no one to talk to except for Mark Jefferson or his dad who neglected him. So I'm not saying that going to therapy and stuff instantly solves your problem. I go to therapy. I've been going for almost 3 years, but it helps. I mean, just to talk and to understand certain things because he needs help. He really does. But yeah, I think Nathan's character is really interesting, but his actions, they're not excusable just because he had a bad past. That's it. Okay, we've been talking about Life is Strange 1 and Before the Storm for a little bit. Let me bring on some Life is Strange 2 and True Colors ones. Life is Strange 2, I don't think it needed any romantic interest, and I think it took away from the story. I truly think it did. Life is Strange 2 is about Sean and Daniel Diaz, the Wolf brothers. Brothers trying to go to Mexico after their dad tragically died. It is a story about two brothers and their journey. And I feel like we got distracted by a random love story because of people in a forest. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the whole like forest community thing. I forgot what it's called, but like, you know, I love that whole chapter. Chapter 3 is like one of my favorites. And I love Cassidy. I love Cassidy. She is fine. And Finn's okay. But I just don't think the romance was needed, and I feel like it was almost forced, because I feel like if you're so focused and dedicated on getting like your 8-year-old brother to Mexico after what just happened, and also figuring out that he has some powers, I wouldn't go and try to date. Wow, I don't know. You can't help your feelings, and I get it, and also you're allowed to love and you're allowed to kiss and all that stuff, but I just feel like the romantic stuff was just unneeded, and I didn't like it. And it's no hate like against people who do like it, or hate against, you know, Finn, Cassidy, Sean, like all that. It's more just like I would have preferred it without it, and I didn't really care about it. And also, if they wanted to give Sean a love interest with the male, they should have done freaking, what's his name? Jacob. Jacob is his name. They should have done something with him. Jacob, my Pookie Bear. But no, they didn't, and I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't really care for the romantic interests in Life is Strange 2, and I feel like it's not the point of the game at all, considering it's about 2 brothers. So, yeah. I guess this is an opinion, but it's just a very short one. Lila Park should have had more screen time. What the hell was she there for if she only had 8 minutes on screen? Like, she is such a cool character and she's funny. You're gonna have her at the beginning, a little phone call, and then maybe in the ending if you get the right one. Okay, just pull my finger, why don't ya? Cause what the flip? Okay, are y'all ready for this one? A lot of y'all already know it. True Colors is my favorite Life is Strange. Who said that? They're coming to get me. They're coming. I love True Colors so much, and I think it's just because I'm a very big nerd, obviously. And Alex and Steph are just such nerdy geeks, cutie pies. I love them so much. And I think Haven is just such a cool town. The scenery was amazing. The music was perfect. Like the theme song Haven by Nova Amor, literally perfect. One of my favorite chapters, or actually my favorite chapter, is the LARPing, where they got to do live action roleplay and the whole town was a part of it. My dream date. Cute. I want to go LARPing so bad. I don't even care. I think roleplay is cool, cosplay, Renaissance fair. I've been to a Renaissance fair. I cosplay. I think it's cool, and that's why I really freaked with it, because I was like, wait, this is like my people. And I just think the storyline is so unique, and a lot of people don't like it because it's like very different from Life is Strange and it's too short. I didn't even think it was that short. I actually think it was perfect because my attention span is like this, and it was like the perfect timing. It was the perfect length, and I enjoyed it. Also, what do y'all expect? Life is Strange 2 is nothing like Life is Strange 1. They mention Max and Chloe, but Steph is literally in True Colors, who was literally in Before the Storm. So I don't understand. I think every game is unique in their own way, and I don't know, it's just my favorite. I connect with it the most. I connect with Alex and Steph the most. And again, at the end of the day, it's my opinion. If you don't like it, then what's your favorite game? Oh, it's that one? Cool. Notice how I didn't send you death threats or bully you? It's that easy. It's that easy to be a kind human. Okay, I'm trying to think of more Life is Strange 2 and True Color ones. I'm not going to speak on Double Exposure because 1, I haven't finished it yet, and 2, I don't really have that much to say. It was meh. I don't know. Ooh, I have one. Okay, Chinrich is my all-time favorite Life is Strange ship. All time. It beats Amber Price. I love Chinrich so much. They are so healthy, they're so beautiful, they're so cute, it's so romantic. Their kiss, wow, okay. They are Rizalicious. They are so beautiful, and I just think their chemistry is amazing, and I just love everything about them. It's literally the perfect couple, the perfect ship. It's amazing to me. I don't really care for Ryan. He's also kind of a hoe for, you know, not believing Alex, you know, which I understand. It is your father. I understand that. But I don't know. It's just like, but no, I just think Chinrich is so cute. Alex and Steph, they're like, do y'all need a third? Because I volunteer. They're just adorable. I love them, and I just think they're the best ship, in my opinion. Okay, I feel like I just need to put this out there. I like Warren. I do. And I don't think Max and Warren are a bad ship. Who said that? And let me tell y'all, I used to be a hater of Warren. I used to hate the ship. I used to be like, oh, they're like siblings. I used to hate them. But you know what? Love is love. Max and Warren are cute. Let the straight couple be. It's okay. Not love is love because I said I think they're siblings. Love is love just because if they're in love, they're in love. Okay? Let me just clarify. So yeah, my last thing is I hate Alyssa Anderson, and I'm so glad she got hit by a football and toilet paper and the freaking pool noodle. She deserved every freaking hit she got. And yeah, I didn't save her whenever the storm was coming. I let her stay up on that building and I walked away in slow-mo. No ho, I'm not saving you. No. You can maybe just move next time, or maybe be more cautious, or I don't know. Oh, what's that? There's two men playing football? I should probably go this way because they're probably gonna be stupid and horse around, or horsing around. BoJack Horseman. And then you're gonna blame me? You're gonna blame me because you got hit? Thanks for nothing, Max. Oh, so you're gonna be pleading for mercy whenever you're stuck in a building and you're about to die and I walk away. You're gonna watch me walk away, and I'm gonna laugh. And I'm gonna say thanks for nothing, Alyssa, because I walked away and you're still up there. Okay? So yeah, okay? Anyways, guys, that's all the opinions that are in my mind right now that I can think of. If you do want a part 2, just let me know. I will gladly do it, but I'm gonna go eat dinner and watch a movie. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all so much. I'll see you on the next video. Hopefully I make one because I keep disappearing, but